Well, hello, everyone. Yes, this was actually Anna's slide, and I was going to open with the same thing. It might not work as well because we went to an event last night and I ended up speaking publicly. But really, who has seen me speak at a scheduled public event before? No one, right? Not surprising because it's my first time. So this is how Anna started her presentation last month for this very room with record crowds and knocked it out of the park. Thank you, Denny. And, you know, I was so inspired. I know so many others were inspired. Oh, I gotta get used to this. Which way do we go?
What? You gotta mute or unmute.
Oh, there we go. Yes, there she is. Here she is. And then last night, again, impromptu pitch she did in front of these entrepreneurs and got third place. So I know she is going to inspire many. Like I said, she's really inspired me. But just a year ago, this was not the case. Anna could, and I did ask for permission to tell the story, but she hated me. She hated my guts. She didn't want to have anything to do with me. I saw our connection was completely nothing, and it was just going horrible. And I recognized, like, I did not want this kind of relationship with my daughter. So I started going down the rabbit hole. I didn't want her to be one of these statistics, as I was. Well, yes, Anna here. And then I also have my daughter Bella, but single mom life. Yesterday we were at the urgent care, so she's not here with us today, and I had to cancel lunch. So when I was supposed to get my presentation ready, so just to say we can still pivot and make it work. But Anna or Bella wants to come on to be the youngest presenter to beat her sister's record. So yes, I didn't want my girls to be one of these statistics. You know, children in the US and all over the globe, it has, you know, no lines that mental health, especially since the pandemic, has been such a huge thing and really needs more attention. And some really startling facts that suicide is along the leading causes of death amongst young people. And also with all the mental illnesses that come about, they start at such a young age. And this is why I really wanted to make sure this did not happen for our family. And I wanted to make this generational change. I had no idea the journey that this was going to put me on. Many tears, planting seeds, watering them with gushing tears and gushing tears to finally see the fruits of my labor. And Anna standing here with me today, doing the presentations, doing them before me now, and her friends coming to support. My other daughter wants to trailblaze as well. And this is more of a high than anything I've ever did in my life. You know, this is what I want to be able to spread the word about. So most parents feel very overwhelmed and stressed. And I know for me, I went through a program to help me come out of this and to learn the skills I needed to be able to raise a confident kid. And I want to spread this message to others as well and help them learn the tools that I learned and take them through this process. And most of the kids that are out there today, their parents are a pivotal role. But parenting has not been taken seriously. They get put into the school system and they expect the school system to take care of that for them because they're busy working. And we get into this society where we are just put into a mainstream to do, make this of ourselves, make that of ourselves, prove this, prove that. And we never get a chance to slow down and really be. And I wanted to make sure that we could learn that. And I didn't even know this life existed. So the more I found out, I became a kid in a candy store and I just kept digging more. And I'm obsessed with brain science. This peaceful way of parenting, this different way of parenting that I didn't know existed has helped transform me. But I really had to knock down a lot of limiting beliefs and I needed help with that. And so do most leaders. There's so many leaders, some of our top leaders in the world that are most successful, they use coaches. And this is what I did as well to get me through this, coaches and mentors to make sure that I was successful. You think of any top Olympian, any kid out there with an idol that's in, you know, celebrity or news like that, they probably have coaches. So I really want to start my coaching, parent coaching business to be able to take people through this process to help them connect with their kids and learn this life and help learn to make the kids feel just truly heard, understood and seen, because that makes the biggest difference. Because even just the last 2 days that we've been to the doctor's office, the urgent care office, and literally the day before we were just at well check. Literally the day before we were just at well check, and then urgent care yesterday with two very different, very different scenes, because the one nurse did not listen to Anna whatsoever, poked her. Anna asked her, please give me a minute. Did not even listen to her. And she was supposed to get a series of shots below, but beyond that. But she was like, no, because she was freaked out. Yesterday, Bella had to get a throat test, and you know, she had terror from last time that she did it. But because this doctor took his time to walk her through it, to give her a minute, to take her breath, and we spoke with her, treat her like a human, let her know, yeah, we know it's uncomfortable. She gladly not did it once, but twice without tears. It makes a difference. It really makes a difference. And people think this is coddling. They think it's, you know, too soft. Even this doctor yesterday, he's like, oh, I just tell my daughter she's going to make it soft. This is our doctors in urgent care and other places. You know, we have to make a difference. And it really starts with the parents, because that's where the kids spend most of their time, whether they're in school full time or not. So I really want to get this started. And all this has been because of community. And I know this is a busy slide, but I have way too many people to thank. It's been the power of community. Everyone that's online today from around the world, globally, that's here, that has supported me to help give me the confidence, to help give Anna the confidence to be up here and spread this word and know we're valued and know we can make a difference and feel proud to be here. We have AJ, he's online. He's actually had to go to London and he's watching in. The whole Gupta family has really helped us so much. My Napoleon Hill group, which by the way, they're starting a nice event starting today at 1 o'clock. You can scan there. Dr. Rishari Sancho, she's created so many opportunities for my girls to do things and been so inspiring for me. Joanne from Dress for Success is the reason why I have this outfit. I just met her last week and she was supposed to be here in person, but I know she's feeling strong online. I'm just gonna let her do a plug. Miss Janet Clark, she is online as well. She has created a program for the kids to be inspired. So it really does take a village. And of course, right here, we have Emily and Chloe, who have been on this journey with us. The girls go to school together, but it makes a difference when the kids are together and the families are working together to make this happen. So this is, you know, there's so many more to thank, but this is, you know, like what has helped me. It's the power of community, the power of connection, the power of communication that really helps. And then let's hold this up. That's it. So this is what I have coming. And that was my presentation.
So you're the parent coach?
Well, fairy tale parenting, I mean, it's Disney, makes sense. So to have a parenting program, you know, it's like I at first thought, okay, well, I don't have the credentials to do this. I don't have the degrees. I don't have all these things that society says we need in order to do these kind of things. But guess what? I have living proof right here. I went through it. I've been down the road. I'm continuing to learn and go through the process. So I have confidence that going to this program, I can help other people as well.
Are you doing this as a service to people, or are you kind of making money from it? So
I would like to do both. I do have a 12-week program that I actually went through that I would take others through as well. And I do look forward to, I would like to be able to speak in libraries, you know, any other suggestions just to be able to help. Because of course, being a professional parent doesn't pay very well. So I do definitely need some cash flow, especially all the extracurricular activities and the hungry mouths of adolescents that are coming up. So I do need cash flow. So I am looking to put together a parenting program to take them through that 12-week process that I went through. And then I have all the support of my other community members. Like I said, AJ, he has his community that he runs. He has a free talk every morning from 8 to 8:30, Monday through Friday. You can check out his website. The information's on there. It's like having a Tony Robbins coach at your fingertips. AJ is very powerful. He's made such a difference, and he has a heart of gold that he wants to give. And that community is always there to ask questions, and he gives mindset ideas and building things as well as my Napoleon Hill group that is fed into Anna. So we have a lot of other, like this. So it's going to be what I went through, plus all the other things I've been learning along the way. So it's going to be even better. Yes, she does. She stole my Think and Grow Rich book. And also, I'm still convinced that she dressed me like a Pikachu to poke fun at me because I didn't like her video games from last Christmas. Michael.
Is there a specific age that you're looking to work with?
Well, I'm working with the parents. So anyone who's a parent, it doesn't matter if it's newborn to my born, like any age, the connection, I know the older generation, they didn't have the resources that we have at our fingertips now. I don't have a connection with my parents, and I'm not mad at them. It's like you do what you can when you know what you know. But as we learn more, we can do better, and there's more scientific research. There's more. Our world is different and ever changing, so we can always improve. Yes, sir.
I think you're great. I think we need more of you.
Thank you.
Everybody is a coach. $1 billion coach.
My best
$1 billion
teachers.
If you're not ready. Campbell. Everybody uses the Silicon Valley. All the big job. I think Bill Gates on $1 billion. They were paying him tax. He was football. Everybody needs. I think we should continue this. I really feel appreciate what you're.
Thank you. Thank you. And of course, the 1 billion community support, of course.
Yeah, I really appreciate what you're doing. I'm co-founder and chairman of the board of Florida Recovery Schools, helping kids with substance. Great idea. Actually, got the connection, just isn't here anymore.
Absolutely. And trauma is something we don't understand. Hollywood has glamorized everything, and trauma, learning differences, you always see the extremes of it. It's got different spectrums. And somebody who's been through trauma, they can have that same feeling in their body, whether it be they drop the lollipop or they lose a loved one. It can be the same feeling in their body, and understanding trauma and understanding our nervous system and understanding our own body first and our own selves and how to feel. Like, I didn't know. I was like, I went through the list of words. I'm like, what does that even mean? So there's so much stuff that we're not taught that just makes a tremendous difference.
Well, I think what you have is really, really valuable, but I want to help. Question on one thing. One is parents is a huge niche. Okay, you got probably 40%, or actually 75% of America are parents, right? Who's your ideal client? And what path do you have to provide to acquire those people into your ecosystem?
Right now, this is all the feedback that I need to be able to grow that, to figure that out, to step through that. I do understand parenting, it's most of the population are parents. So of course, I'd have to need assistance in that as well.
What is your entry level event or purchase or anything that you have to bring someone into your ecosystem?
Well, right now, the program is a 12-week program that I take people through. I need to price that. Of course, I could start off with just a newsletter lead gen or something like that, or with ChatGPT, I should be able to do a book in a day. So,
there's a process with my clients from 12 weeks to 4.
Yeah,
using
so
ChatGPT.
I totally understand there's resources out there. My biggest thing as a single mom, my resources are spread so thin, and I've literally been learning all this on my own. And it took me a long time to even break down to get a coach or a mentor, because I had that poverty mindset. Oh, I can just do it myself. I'll look at the YouTube videos. I'll read the books. But without the community, without the extra support, that information is nothing. Just like I was a straight A student. I've been a bartender my whole life. So grades without guidance is nothing. So it's all about having that support, having that like-minded community to be in, to help together. Everybody says, don't come up here and say it's your first time. Don't tell people you're nervous. You know what? Why not? This is the real world. We need to learn to live authentically. We can still do our best. We can still live very successful and do great work, and even better when we're powered by each other as a team. Wow, I got a lot of hands there. Okay.
The age of the women in my organization, 52, so almost the majority of all. And we actually formed a parenting club that is international, because when you become a young widow like I did at 37, parenting, I don't want my kids to be that statistic either. By no fault of my own, I became a solo overnight. So that's your first ever. I have the biggest widows.
Ideal client, customer acquisition.
Yes.
You're fine, that's your first stuff.
I can tell you, widowed women need parenting help. It's the hardest thing I've ever done. And I have raised my daughters from 2 to 4 to 25 to 27. And I can kind of made it.
Yeah. You made it.
So yes, I can tell you that there's a huge market for this. I've actually never had anyone approach me in the last 23 years of parenting my own kids by myself. So I'm here to tell you that you can do it. And this is, I think, the future.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna go because I saw you and then I'll move over to you. Thank you. And then.
So, a few years ago, I noticed myself becoming a mom and working. And I could something like this is still caring. They're not done. But I had to settle for a family counselor that I met with. It was good, but it was not the experience I was looking. Family counselors, I think, their thing is being able to sit down with each member of the family and hash things out. I need someone to tell me, don't do this, do that. Have you ever thought about this? From a revenue strategy, though, since I couldn't really find a parenting coach, have you ever thought about providing formation or professional development for counselors like this? That way, you're not just going after parents, but you're actually able to charge more for counseling professionals, which actually put some kind of designation on their resume.
Yeah, I mean, I think we get, a lot of us go to that tragic end before we start looking for the solutions. And when I went through this program, there were, professional psychologists, there were teachers, there were special needs assistants, there was all types of people. And then there was me, I'm sorry, what's going on? So believe me, I know it is great for everyone. So absolutely, that is a great idea to put it towards them as well. So that's where I would need help, because really everyone needs it. We did not have this available. And my kids have went through a year of counseling, and I asked them to this day, do you feel safe? After a year, they didn't feel safe. And we need to redefine what safe is. It's not just a physical feeling. It's a safe feeling to be able to open up and share. Would your children tell you something if they were scared you were going to be mad? I mean, my kids, they have in the past, lied to me, hid from me, but I've told them, and consistently with the communication to say, my intention is that I want you to know I love you unconditionally. It might not come out that way, but I am working on that, and I want us to talk together, to learn to reflect and repair, so they feel safe to speak. At this age, you want to instill this, because what happens when they get older and these problems, they turn to things that are babies and death and hurt, and they don't want to tell you and hide because they're scared that you're not going to accept them and love them. We need to learn, how can we show them we truly love them unconditionally? And I told her already, we will never agree on everything. When she started dressing herself, it just wasn't magic at all. But now, you know, I said, but you're not here to please me. That's not your job in this world. It's not to please me. It's to make a life for yourself. And I want to make sure she has the environment to be able to do that and learn who she is, but know she still has a safe, nurturing place. If she needs it, we can co-regulate as long as we need to. I still need to do that and learn how to do that, co-regulate sometime. And sometimes she's my rock, sometimes I'm her. So I'm very grateful that we're going through this process now. My kids are older and they do say that the blueprint of the child is made by 7 years old. And my youngest was 7 when I started. So I was like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to fix it. But I tell you, it doesn't matter at any age, when you step up, when you start recognizing these things and making these shifts, eventually, you know, 1% adds up and it turns into this. I was feeling, I'm sorry, he had his hand up next, and then Eric.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was involved many years ago when I was starting the World Center. This was a huge program, you know, so that the lady who ran this program, fantastic, she came and approached me. So there were days we hosted 455 students in a hotel for free. Just had a big hoopla so they could really understand that the people out there that care about. There were no reason to just leave high school before their time. And that's a huge issue still. So I don't know if you connected somebody connected you with a talk to you about that. There would need a lot of help there because I can see this left and right is a huge issue in this country. People don't have anything going on for young people. No, with all the shooting and all the stuff that's going on.
Yes,
I think
it's scary. isn't it?
this would be when it starts at home. I agree. It starts. The school is just an extended support cast, okay? But you have to do your homework with your kids. That's what my parents did with us. But in this country, it's a little bit different. I was just thinking about Teen Challenge in Hawaii, when I lived in Hawaii, was a lot. Teen Challenge. You know Teen Challenge? Have you heard of it?
I have not.
It's a great program for young people. I hired some of them, because otherwise they would have been wasted, you know. And I think, I mean, you cannot just throw in leaps and bounds left and right. I mean, you have to start somewhere. Because otherwise it becomes overwhelming. There's so many social issues in this place here. It's ongoing. But I just bring this up right now because I think it starts with the young people. Then you have to do a homework. If you forget them, they'll eventually forget us if we get it. So we should remember this.
I know Eric's got the last one. I'll meet with you guys after.
So the final question is, and you've heard me ask it, what can we as a community do for you?
Thank you for that question. Well, I'm just starting, you know, I came to the entrepreneurial world at the height of the pandemic. Eric's been telling me for the last 3 years, come speak. And I said, I don't know what. So I finally have gained clarity and confidence enough to come up here. And after seeing her speak, of course, and I had the confidence to say, okay, this is right. And along the whole process, all my coaches have said I was supposed to be doing this all along, and I fought it. And I'm like, no, I don't know what I'm talking about. So now here I am. I should have listened to my coaches in the first place to just go straight for it. But, you know, coming soon websites and website design, because the techie thing, my head wants to blow up. But cash flow as well. Like I said, being a full-time parent does not pay very well in the extracurricular activities. And my information's on there that you guys can contact me. You know, I really want to bring the resources together. Orlando has so many great resources and people really do want to be on board with this, but it's just so spread thin. So, you know, I would love to get together a parenting group to take through this program. So, you know, connect with me, tell anyone that you think we need to go through it. I want to launch it May, and it'll be a 12-week program, like I said. And if I need to, we'll do a group approach. We'll do a group style and we'll work out, you know, I'll talk with the people to work out the offers to see what we need to do with that. And, you know, that's what I would need the help with, because I have the idea. I know a little bit. I've dabbled in this, that, and the other, but I recognize I don't have to be great at everything. It's just going to take the team and I need to just do it. It's time just to take action. So I need help really making it a reality to get that group going.
All right, thank you very much. Yeah.
Does it work?
QR code, right?
Work? I tested it like crazy at 4 o'clock this morning. Yes, it goes to a text.
All right.
That makes it easier. Everybody just texts me your name. But all my other information's on there as well, if you want to take a picture of this flag. And thank you guys all who showed up. Appreciate your support.
All right, we are gonna do speed introductions. And I want to get the Zoom people first. But the way we're gonna do it is you have one sentence, no semicolons. One sentence to introduce yourself, your company, and what do you do? So, my name,
Cut them off if they go longer.
yes.
Good, do that,
We
especially with me.
Chip's gonna tackle him to the ground. So Eric Decker's owner of Pro Blog Service, and I ghostwrite blog articles and books. That's how you do it. So people on Zoom, start unmuting and unmuting your video. Chris Rhoda, you'll be first.
Oh, great. Thank you very much.
There's no option. You have to hear.
Very
Chris,
good.
We don't hear you, Chris.
Oh, you don't hear me. Hold on. Oops. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Way to go, starting with Zoom.
Can you hear me now?
It's on my
I
side.
can hear you on the
Okay.
Zoom side.
Can you hear me on the
Hold
Zoom?
on, Zoom people.
Okay, I can only hear the Zoom people here.
Oh, there we go, Chris. All
Great.
right, one sec.
Okay. I create virtual reality entertainment that provides narrative theme-based experiences that are collaborative, unique, and non-repeating, physical and empowering participants to create their own realities.
All right. Khalil Sullivan.
Didn't hear the.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I'm an entrepreneur that helps create money so we can start our businesses. That's it.
All right,
Blessing.
Pamela. Pamela Velich.
Hi. Good morning. My name is Pamela. My company is called Right to Be Seen. We teach devised theater to middle and high schoolers in at-risk communities as social and cognitive skill development.
Great. John Kern.
Hi, John Kern here from Intelligent Networks Communications. We provide reliable internet to places where fiber won't go.
Perfect. Paul Van.
Good morning, Paul Lawrence Van, and I'm founder of Wealth Building Academy LLC, and I deliver leadership speeches and leadership development workshops for organizations to help them maximize their human potential.
Perfect. LaJoyce Collins.
Hi, I'm Sheila's friend, LaJoyce Collins, outside in Philadelphia. My business is Foot Grind Apparel, stands for Hands on Our Dreams, Give, Receive, Innovate, Navigate Destiny. We provide urban wear for the city of Philadelphia and the surrounding communities. Just want to say, you did a great job, Sheila. Love you.
All right. Janet Clark. John Tenney. All right, Glennis Romero Hargraves.
I am Glenys Romero Hargreaves with California Disaster Advocates, and I am a public insurance adjuster. I help families, specifically those that have been affected by the wildfires, recover all of their money from their insurance company. Thank you. Sheila, you did an amazing job. I love you. I'm so glad that you are helping parents. I was a single mom of 4, and I wish I had you back then. Thank you so much for what you're doing and stepping into your greatness. I love you.
Oh, thank you. All right, Saima Qureshi.
Hello, everyone. So I'm Saima Qureshi. I met Sheila at the ChatGPT conference over the last weekend. I am a functional pediatrician, about to launch my practice with programs geared towards children with chronic illnesses and helping them live their best lives using a functional medicine approach. I got into this field by overcoming my own health issues, including narcolepsy. And I'm off all medication for the last few years, using diet, lifestyle change, and other modalities which are not recognized in conventional medicine.
Great.
Thank
Flo,
you.
Mayor.
Hi, my name is Flo. Great job, Sheila. I help business owners leverage data and technology to increase efficiency, productivity, and revenue.
Great. Nika Johnson. Tina Gleisner. Joanne Phoebus.
Good morning. I'm Joanne Phoebus. I offer workforce development and professional business attire for women. And I truly believe that education begins at home and that Sheila will be providing great service. Thank you.
Joanne's the one who dressed me.
Oh.
Burrell, dress with success.
Mark Burrell.
I'm Mark. I'm Sheila's brother. I'm here for support, and you did a great job, Sheila. Can you hear me?
Yep. Thank you. Great. Chantel Jones.
Hi,
Right.
good morning. I'm sorry, I was trying to find the unmute button. I'm sorry. I'm Chantel Jones with the Kidney Bean Foundation, and Sheila, you did a wonderful job. I am her supporter and I'm a wonderful friend. Love you all. Thank you.
Great, thank you. Jose Manuel, we are introducing ourselves and saying what we do in a single sentence. Can you do that? All right, Daniel Somel. Oh, Bella. Bella, we hope you're feeling better. All right, let's start to real life people. Amita, single sentence, you do.
Is Amita Marson Andrews. I help entrepreneur parents get their empire, legacy, and wealth together so that they can pass on generational wealth to their children, because wealth is our responsibility. Wealth is our birthright, but our legacy is our responsibility.
Hi, I'm Emily. I don't have my own business at the moment, but I am part of Real Life Trading, and what I do there, I'm a full-time day trader and also teach adults, but mostly kids, how to trade and stuff like that.
Emily taught my kids how to trade stock. So.
Cool, Rupert.
My name is Rupert Magnat, and my 30-year-old consulting practice exponentially increases your chances of being successful as a startup, as well as seeking venture capital.
I'm Sheila. I hope you know what I do by now.
Morning, everyone here on Zoom. My name is Lily. I am from Vietnam, and I do financial leadership, communication, and professional business development from young kid and young daughter to professional adult. And we located here in Central Florida and all of the United States, Canada, and Puerto Rico. Thank you so much.
Become localbusinessnitro.com. And I will take your social business marketing and to the moon.
Andrew.
Yes, good morning. My name is Andrew Bell. I'm CEO of Duck Software. We are a nearshore software developer.
Peter.
Okay, Peter, Paul, John. Peter Roman, I'm one of the consulting. We are a business brand consulting company.
I help you to convey the message and your product is to your customer by understanding what those insights bring.
I'm Ray. Good morning. I'm Jim Malafat with Cusco Financial Company. And what I do is I help protect business owners and families from themselves.
I'm Jenny Career and CEO of 3 different companies, Career Family LLC, and anchor store for 14 years on eBay. I sell mostly sports cars, but Health Inc., which is a new company we're taking technology invented by NASA to build magnetic roofs, which shields all sorts of different stuff. And I'm also CEO of the International Collector Super Show, which we're the week before Labor Day, not this year, next year, we're gonna have coins, sports cars, so nice auctions for all. Yeah.
I'm Susan Myers, I'm creative director and brand architect of Myers Design. In graphic design studio, and I work for Prince Visual Marketing to help promote, launch, and build.
Good morning, my name is Chip Russell. I'm a graphic designer. I also have a license in the financial industry. We work with families to improve their wealth and well-being.
Hello, everyone. My name is Marlene, and I also own a software company. But mine, collect and aggregate publicly available data for real estate specialists.
Morning again, my name is Pat Buddha. I'm a consultant. My company is Buddha F&E's and travel around the world wherever they need me to make them think more about food, principles about food, that make food like consistent.
Morning, I'm Greg Woolley. I am president of Woolley Brothers Inc., St. Cloud's Roofing Company, and I'm chairman of the board of Florida Recovery Schools. Freedom Springs Virtual High School to help young people struggling with addiction issues, and we support children 14 to 19 years old every day online in a virtual setting to
Sean. All days, artists, and mentees all over the globe. And my specialty is basically helping startups and entrepreneurs establish a sound business they can survive, thrive, and enjoy their business journey. That's what I.
Hi, my name is Juliana Burrell, but you guys can call me Julie. I work for Don Kirkendall, Home and Auto, so if anybody is shopping for their rates, I can help you with that. Sheila, good job. I'm very interested in what you're doing. I'm a single mom of an autistic 11-year-old. I kind of want to pick your brain on what you would have for kids.
Mike Collins, I'm CEO of Flame Boss. We bring joy to cooking through connected devices that make life easier.
Kevin Moore with a nonprofit founded Modern Widows Fund, and we provide compassionate support so that they can move from grief to growth. But me personally, I am starting the largest next epic generation of widow mentors, leaders, and advocates. Every widow experience changes.
I'm Scott again, your local philosopher, and in this room at 11 o'clock today, I'll be teaching business ethics. It's the next monthly series. Today we focus on sales and marketing. And oh, and the food is by Publix. So you can say it's 11 12 today.
I'm Scott Hill, and my company Technology is engaged in the practical application of knowledge.
Mike Saunders with Integress,
12 years now. We've been providing software development, other IT professional services to anyone from startups and entrepreneurs, all the way through small, medium businesses to large enterprises.
I'm Rod McKenzie. I'm a strategic storyteller and fractional chief storytelling officer for the company. I help you understand who you are, what you are, and why you incorporate that with AI to develop sales, marketing, and impact.
I'm Angelica Butterfly Promotional Solution, a local community company that helps you find the best and creative.
Last week, and next time you have a pain point in your day, you think, is there an easier way to do this by now? Think of thewheeltree.com. I'm looking for 20 beta testers. I take those pain points and turn them into streamlined processes.
Great. All right. We did that in about 15 minutes. We got everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, and I did that. Eric Tucker's pro blog service, and I ghostwrite blog articles and books.
People in the chat are asking for contact information.
For
each other.
Oh, yeah, yeah, everybody share your contact information in the chat. And then the chat can be downloaded. For everybody on Zoom, if you go to the very bottom right of your screen, there are 3 dots. Click that and you will see the save chat. Do that near the end, because if you save it now, you'll miss somebody's message later.
Don't forget that Peter does copy and Josh does finance.
Oh, yeah. Next week, we're going to hear from Justin Holt of Holt Financial. And we are looking for a second speaker. So if anybody wants to give a talk about what it is that they do, just go to 1millioncups.com/Orlando, fill out the form, and Josh will work with you. We'll push that through. Or Sean, I know you've got some mentees who are hoping to speak. Get one of them to basically pick their slot, and we will have that. Be sure to download the chat if you're on Zoom. If you have not yet, please join us on meetup.com. That's where we announce the meetings and the events. We're also on Facebook, but Facebook throttles the page traffic. So our best option is to go to Meetup. And then finally, be sure to connect with somebody that you met here today. I saw a lot of people talking and introducing themselves. So Foxtail Coffee is literally 200 yards right there. Like as you're leaving out that side, take a right, go up behind this building, and then go to the left of the dumpster, and you will go right to Foxtail. So several of us met there a few weeks ago. I have a different meeting, otherwise I would go there. And I think starting 2 weeks from now, I'm going to be there after every meeting. We'll just kind of hang out and work and talk and whatnot. So please meet with somebody that you have connected with today. This is how we build our community. Yes.
Oh, I was just curious. When are the meetings?
We're not sure yet.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully in May. That's the goal. So, and we will let you know as soon as we know. Otherwise, thank you very much. And I will see you in 2 weeks, but you will see each other in 1.